So the iOS 18.4 update came out a little bit of time ago. And the interesting thing here is that for a lot of people out there, this type of update was one of those types of updates that I genuinely think is more focused on the Pro models of this year and the current generation of iPhones Apple is selling, and not really some of these older ones. Now, historically, whenever Apple goes through and releases some sort of update, in that changelog, in the release log, whenever they show all the updates and changes, they will go through and they will say hey, this is what we changed, this is the new updates. For the last several different phone updates that I've seen, Apple has strategically only really put things about Apple Intelligence. Now, with phones that have Apple Intelligence, this is great because you can go through and you can utilize Apple Intelligence like that and you can kind of, see what your phone has, been getting. But there are significantly way more iPhones that do not have Apple Intelligence than do have Apple Intelligence. So what is even the point of even talking about or mentioning Apple Intelligence at that high level like Apple does for some of these older updates? So that's kind of one of the big things that I noticed. On top of that, when I'm going through and I'm messing around, on iOS 18.4 on my iPhone 12, I'm noticing that overall it's smooth, even on iOS 18.5, it's smooth, it's a good update, but when I'm going through and I'm reading about the issues that people are having, it's still interesting because a lot of people are still running into a lot of problems within iOS 18.4. Things like CarPlay not working, things like random applications being added back into their device. It's some really, really weird stuff. And the iPhone 12 is one of those iPhones that is basically experiencing these types of issues. So it makes me think, what is even the point as of this point to go through and, install something like iOS 18.4? Because I love iOS 18.4. I think it's a pretty good update, but it's just weird that we're getting these types of random issues kind of coming around, that we have these types of problems here and there. Whereas in my opinion, I think Apple could really focus in on and probably give us a better experience if they just focused in on, the iPhone issues themselves and not try to patch up Apple Intelligence, because they're mentioning it all the time still, and a majority of iPhones don't even support Apple Intelligence. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.